today. So this is going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, wherever that sits for you in your placement. If you're a new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. Um, that being said, I've got sorry, just the collective energy I was tapping into is like all over. It is all over. So these are gonna be some interesting readings. That be I said my blessing and prayer. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. Um, somebody's got a very big ego, but can't back it up when they don't know. All right, we're gonna start with Gemini. Um, if you're interested in a private reading, please check the description below, or help with your and assistance with your gifts, energy work, connecting to ancestors. Hi, Sharu. Oh, thank you. Back to you. Um, we're gonna get opening messages for Gemini. Hi, Gemini. What's up with you? Someone's gonna end up getting bound here. Energetically bound, have an attacker being bound. All right, we've got lost sands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Being able to receive life path instructions after this person is out of your life. For some of you, this is going to be a 3D removing. Please remember to shield. We've got cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Big breakthrough energy, emotional breakthroughs, gift breakthroughs for some of you, getting past doubt blocks. For some of you, you have channeling abilities, but you doubt what you are capable of. And so, remember when you let doubt in, that lets a demon in you, and then it doesn't work the right way. We've got weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. Empath, narcissist, others, we've got an abuser around. Others absorbing people's views or energies if you're an empath. If you are unaware of the proper shielding, it is on my under my posts. And then we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You've got a big severing that's going to happen so you can have the breakthroughs and protection that you need right now. For some of you, you're being tested to pray when you went under this battle. You were supposed to remember to call on God and you didn't. But they're going to end the battle anyways for you. But just remember to give gratitude after it's over. I wasn't planning on doing personals today. Maybe after, and it's $25. Hey, Slimy. All right. What messages are there for Gemini? If you don't like how I shuffle, just watch a different reader. The world. This is your big breakthrough. Portal energy. And the tower. You have to realize what is not for you. These, whatever it is, people, situations, again, uh, doubt mindsets of others that I'm supposed to be this, or pursue that or treat this other person this way based on family, friends. Social media seriously affects somebody here. You can't watch something and not take it for fact. You don't cross-reference to make sure if it's bullshit or not. Anything that's posted that meets the agenda that you've already created is all you take. You have trouble seeing both sides of a situation, and remember, there's always more than two sides to any situation. Two is the bare minimum. If you're stuck on one, that means you're a one-dimensional being. If you're stuck on two, then at most you are two-dimensional. Hi, Tim. I'm good. How are you on? We've got Three of Cups. Celebration here headed towards you. Yeah. Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, and Ten of Cups. You're looking at friends for a lot of you. For some of you, you will have a romantic counterpart. But for a lot of you, this is going to be like-minded, same vibrational people around you. Friends, soul tribe. People that want to celebrate you for who you are. That don't expect you to change or ask you to. That are into. I've got people who are are doing the shadow work as well. Yeah, I'm trying to sound for somebody. Um, the shadow work as well, and it's like you get to your. It's separate shadow work, and it's not one where you are altering the other ones. It's like, well, this is what I'm going through, and that's their story, and this is what's make my Ten of Cups, and then this is me and my healing and what's going to make my Ten of Cups. And nobody's altering cups, you're just supporting each other along the way. Or gifts. Others of you, you've got other people who are going to be connecting to you to help you with your gifts, or share the same gifts as you. Alisa, you're not so good today, Tim. Did you put shielding on? Did you put my shielding on, hon? I want you guys sick. I know a lot of these people on here are jealous of you for being my friend for some reason and like want to juggly jack you. Hi, the art. I'm not sure what you mean by that right now. I really just try not to have personal conversations in front of people. I really try to connect to it, and I'm like, no thanks. So your guidance here is the Knight of Pentacles and the Star, focusing on you and your healing. And realizing that this isn't going to happen overnight. This isn't a week of, Spirit really wants you to just focus on you right now. Please, coming up with just a journaling account, like, okay, I'm going to journal once a week, something like that. Making self-care more of a priority for somebody here, all those things. Two of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Hanged Man. With the Three of Wands. I like this. King of Pentacles. Again, these are the relationships that are going to pour into you while you're in this Hanged Man position of re-looking at things, being in a pause of life, not making big major decisions, while you just reevaluate why you made the decisions that you would make in the first place. Self-accountability and reflection. But that's where these people are at. You know what I mean? So, people want to heal. Or learn their gifts. Others of you, I've got looking like library books or getting into the web here. Remember, anything you learn on the web, please meditate with afterwards or even in books. To be honest, it should be anything. Any information you take in ever, you need to meditate with. That is my personal belief. It's not just my personal belief, it's how it's supposed to be, but you should reflect on the information you take in. Why are you so afraid to reflect on information? I mean, I have a bitch ass attacker just watches. They used to like send energy to me. A couple of them, to be honest. Little piss ass demons. Stop. That's what I'm saying. You gotta block anything that is hindering your growth right now. Others of you, there's these blocks on you from other people in order to stop you from pursuing what you're supposed to. Someone has to get past religion. I have somebody who their counterpart is telling you that a religious prayer that you learned is better than the actual armor that you're supposed to learn. Because they're a fucking idiot. That sums them up. Hi, dear love stream. I'm good. How are you on? Fury, yeah, some pissed off demons around you because you won't do what they want them to do anymore. You're like, I'm done with your shit. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell me. This is you putting a stop to it, and they explode. You are toxic for me. You manipulate me. Fuck you. Eternal love. You got, and remember, this is that friendship love. I know it has a man and a woman here. Some of you are looking at, remember, boys and girls can be just friends. But you have a partnership that is going to last. Like a soul tribe member that's here. If it was a zombie apocalypse, you would have had this person on your crew. You just may not have met them in the 3D world yet. Marriage. For some of you, that is what you are pulling in. But again, that's not everybody. So don't be disappointed if you get a friend. Because when you're disappointed in your gifts is when it's like, well, maybe I won't even send it to you. And then adventure. Again, we gotta be solo for a minute. You need a higher understanding, a breakthrough. And then justice. Ooh, an idea with overload. For some of you, this person has photos or videos of you and they send things through those photos or videos to try to manipulate you. It doesn't work. And the demon that is their ego has them convinced that they can do some shit they can't. Like ancestors, God, everybody is laughing at them on the other side in their little ego. And they abused you, so they lose you. You're taking 3 classes in the fall? Shielding though, yeah. I know, me too. When you've got that light, it pulls those demons out in other people. That, right? The first one you will always, well, not the first one, but a lot of times, jealousy is what will take down the group first, though. Dark magic or spells broken or rejected. I told you, whatever's being done to you will not stand. Speak your truth. Others of you, your truth is going to be, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. But this is you. I won't tolerate this. I deserve more. I'm supposed to be this. This is the person I'm supposed to love. Things like that. Yoga, stretch, or move. Getting these energies out of you, especially if you've got stress built up. Dancing. Somebody just put in on the records and jam sesh will let it all out. Sacral chakra. Um, you'll understand that one for who that applied to. Cleanse, salt, and or energy. Clear and declutter, and then Starseed. Especially getting rid of their shit. Like, throw it out the house. Put it in the trash bag. Burn it if you need to. Whatever's going to cleanse and make you feel better. But some of you guys are holding on to somebody else's stuff, and it's like, just get rid of it. Get rid of it all. Soul purpose, Judas around or near, you are protected. This person cannot harm you, even though they're trying to. They may have hurt your reputation, but it's not going to last forever. And then we've got gratitude. Remember, be grateful. God, thank you for ending this battle for me. Thank you. However that comes through. No, I'm done. We're getting past this. Wars and battles. Yes, honey, this is what you're coming out of. Meditation is going to be really big over the next month so that you can really just understand and journal out what you went through. Pausing to see where your thoughts were coming from, where your emotions were coming from, to understand the energetic manipulation that you went through. You're going to fall asleep to your live stream. Well, I hope not. I hope you feel better. You need NyQuil? I'll be your friend, Tim. Alright, did Tim pass it? You would like to know if Tim passed his classes, wouldn't you? Leaving or travel, and then persecution and inquisition. You've had to fight to be you before in another life. Others of you, you've had to depart your family, your community to be the authentic you. I've got yakiris for people. If you're not sure what a yakari is, it's from one of the, technically the original religion, but one of the oldest ones. It has to do with times of your life where you were called to do individual quests by yourself. So some of you are going to be looking at doing a yakari. We've got imprisonment, slavery, and shifts. You gotta move past this. Phobias. Don't let your fears keep you trapped. For some of you, you operate more out of fear than faith. You let fear make the decisions in your life. The I can't, it won't work. That instead of what Spirit actually tells you, which is it will. You just can't see how yet. Because, faith is I always say, hop along, little frog. Because it's lily pads. You don't get to see all the steps. Do, do. Alrighty, let's get you some ancestor messages. $1300s, looking back to that past life with the persecution and the Inquisition. And then perception. You've had to fight religious filters before in your life, and in past lives. So I've got breakthroughs on that for you coming. Others of you, that's what your spirit guides are here to help you with. You did the right thing. Leaving is the right thing to do. Or however else it relate to you. Remember, general collective, personal messages. multi-generations, and back to like one of the first lives you ever had. It's going to be a big one for you. I've got authors that are here to write the new books. Gardens. Yeah, back to that first life. Garden of Eden coming through for somebody. Learning the actual first story. Learning the first story. Going past Adam and Eve and learning the actual first story. And then magic is real. Somebody here, your blocks are getting taken off. You may have even had a family member that bound you from being able to access certain gifts. For some of you, you had magic done to you, and this was so you would see that it was real, because you always want to say it's not real. And then I've stopped settling, you deserve better. Let's get it from this one. What are the messages we got coming through for the collective? Wars and battles again. Spiritual warfare coming to an end. Remembering to pray. It's so you would learn to put on the full prayer, which is, yes, armor, but also the bubble around you too. It's not just the armor, it's the armor with the bubble. So I'm saying check the post. Unfinished business and unknown. Have not met in 3D. For some of you, this attacker, like I said, they found you online. They found you online, and that's why they come at you. Unfinished business. I've got dreaming of me, female, and I watch over you. This is the ancestor or guide that's trying to reach you right now. You have been seeing them. They're trying to work with you. For some of you, got freaked out because a demon entered the dream or created a dream and pretended to be your ancestor. So remembering to shield so that your dreams aren't getting infiltrated by demons either. But that person is trying to reach out with you, and they were trying to interfere with your connection. So hopefully you can heal past that nightmare. But they watch over and protect you, and they are not happy with the person who did that shit. Or people. Domestic pet and railways. Like dog railroad. You may have had the dog in a past life, or alright. Yeah, you had the dog in a past life. Hey, sometimes you repeat them, you know what I mean? And Zoe was a repeat for me. Zoe is my current dog, Allie. I've had Allie in a past life. Shield and protect. Please write that down. The prayer. Please go look up the prayer. Write it down. Say it in the morning. Some of you guys are going to go under another round of spiritual warfare because you won't learn the new armor. You want to stick with what you taught, and it has holes in it. It wasn't the complete armor. And you'll understand why the religious affiliates didn't give it, and it was because a lot of the priests became energetic abusers. So they didn't give the full armor so they could abuse the people they're supposed to watch over and protect. Demons and demonic energy. For some of you, this person's soul has literally devolved into that. Like, it's not even of the light anymore. And then we got friendships. For some of you, that's the confirmation on who this person is. Jealousy may have destroyed their soul. Jealousy of your light. Everybody would always be like, oh, so-and-so, so-and-so. And it just turned them into a demon. And they learned some stuff. Yeah, on the internet. Some of you are going to find out it was your best friend that did it. And I'm so sorry, boo-boo, if that's you. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to pull a couple more of those. I don't really feel done, and then I was like, well. Reputation, again. Shit said about you, it's going to be saved in the end. The truth is always known. It just sometimes takes even up to years for the truth to be known. But the truth always comes out in the end. This person could not, or group could not win overall. Especially if you went off on your own. They may have talked shit about you. Wished bad on you. Sex. Different forms of energetic attack. The importance of shielding again. And then energetic spiritual attack, confirmation, hon, it all really happened. You're not the only one it's ever happened to. Yeah, I've been there too. Light magic, uncontrolled energy, thoughts. Someone can hear your thoughts or has telepathic gifts or mind reading abilities or started developing them and doesn't have as much ability as they think. They couldn't receive everything, but they were able to see some of your thoughts, and that's what they used to manipulate you, or how they knew what you were trying to do. Alright, let's grab you guys your stone. What's going to help Gemini? Oh, yay, somebody can make people think bullshit. Carnelian, self-trust, relationship rejuvenation, powers of concentration, and healing from abuse. Carrying this with you. Unfortunately, I don't have my shop up online right now. I had to close one on Etsy because it was just annoying to even try and work with. But you can buy like these kind, or pockets. Bra, I'll shove them in my bra. Just remember they're in there because I've dropped them on my foot before and it hurts. Take out the boulder holder and the rock fall out. Baby steps and progress. Recognizing that every little thing in the right direction matters. And congratulations for the progress that you have made. For the work that you are doing, for the awareness you do have. Again, back to that Knight of Pentacles. Taking a realistic mindset on how long it's going to take you to accomplish a goal. Someone is not accounting for appropriate timing. Or they're putting too much weight to get something done so fast. Like, you can't rush your healing. You can't rush learning energy work. You can't rush it. Cycles, recognition, repeat, and break. $5 minutes, 28 days. Spirit asking someone here, meditate for 5 minutes a day for 28 days and see if you're a better person. 28 days can make or break a habit. can completely change the amount of negative energy within you. And beginning stages. This is a new phase of life for you that you're heading into, or that you just started, or you're coming full circle in about a year from that. And there's different stages. So I've got some people where you're going to be looking at more summer for this to fully come to fruition, or fall. By the Sagittarius new moon. Alright, and then you are enough on the bottom with slow place and longer timing for somebody needs to really just get that confirmation and acceptance. But yeah. Honey, when I say you're worth enough, is the man trying to do that while you're watching this video? The disrespect women will put up with in a relationship, like, don't you value yourself at all? $37. God, please help me silence the thoughts and voices of others, for yours is the only one that matters. Amen and Asante. Oh, no. Well, if you want to write it down, I guess you could pause it. All right, Gemini, I hope that this helped you. Please get that shielding down. Learn the energies around you and their true intentions. If you're the one who accepts bullshit, stop accepting it. This is where we're going to start reading from the art. The art of pain seems to be energetically not of the light. So I just would ignore him. Somebody's going to be going blind. Someone's going blind. It's a curse because of their bad behavior. Like, Watch who starts getting sick around you. It's gonna let you know who is doing bad on you. If somebody did any kind of like death magic or something like that on you, it's going back on them, and that's why they're getting sick. But you're gonna get the 3D confirmation. It's just that you can listen to spirit when it shows up. For some of you, this is why that person got sick and died. Again, stop settling. You deserve better. I love when people try to make energies apply to them, and I'm like, learn to read whether it's for you or not. Like, I feel how demonic and nasty your energy is. You think Spirit's sending anybody something? Nope. They can send you shit. Kryptonite. Timmy and I are friends. I can say Timmy like that. Y'all got quit getting offended for people like that aren't offended in life. If that's a sign you got some work to do or a demon in you. Let me get offended for people who aren't offended. Must be bored in life. Damn. When I come around. Alright, unusual. Moving on to Libra. Libra. Look, it's 4 and 4. I'm not doing a meditation right now. Just any 5 minute meditation if you can. For some of you, there are music guided ones. And that song should come through to you when you go to meditate. For others of you, you're going to be doing an open mind. And then I've got others that need to do a closed mind. So really just trying to listen to guidance on what kind of meditation is going to be best for you. If you can do more than 5 minutes, that's recommended. But if that's all you got, then that's all you got to start with. For some people, I know it's really hard to sit still and hold a meditation for more than 5 minutes. Um, I know in that one video that I did with you guys, it wasn't the longest. I can actually go for hours to meditate, um, but it just depends. Alrighty, Libra. All right, Libra. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest, replenishing, refueling, self love, affirmations, reflection. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Again, with that reflection, we're coming through for someone here that's going to be your breakthrough. I've got you going back to your Egyptian past life for somebody here. This is all about you. What really means to love you, to love yourself. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. Some of you, ascension symptoms, your congestion. Yeah. Others of you, I've got, um, you should have received it, but paying attention to your stomach for someone here, because for some of you it's not ascension, and for some of you it is. Oh, I didn't hold this one up, did I? Oops. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Getting past logic in something. For someone here, you need concrete. You need to be able to make logic in your mind before you can accept truth from the divine. And truth from the divine surpasses logic. And then we have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. Really, if you can, get into a lake, a pond, getting into natural waters can be so therapeutic and rebalancing and healing. A baptism for someone here, washing away that past life. I got baptized in a river, my second time. I love a river baptism, um, or natural water. Someone here is going to go through their first soul ascension And after you have your first soul ascension, at some point you end up doing a baptism. Now you'll do one in the shower first, usually, or the bath, but then you'll kind of want to do one that's more formal. So someone here is looking to schedule their next baptism or the first baptism. Bam. What's going on, Libra here? What messages do we got? We've got the High Priestess, the Star, and Two of Swords. Any interference, any demonic interference or bindings are getting taken off of you. During this enlightenment phase, you're going to see clearly what kept you stuck. If anyone had done this, like I said, they're getting outed. It's being able to believe what Spirit tells you versus what you want to believe. For some of you, it's going to hurt you so much, the betrayal, that you'd rather do the denial thing. Like, I can't believe this about this person. Don't deny the truth. You're going to clog your intuition and have to fight that again later. Others of you, we're at this more 3D base of the ascension. Like I said, you haven't gotten to the awakening yet, and you're getting away from the 3D interference, what other people have to say about you that keeps you stuck. What else we got going on? Six of Pentacles in the Chariot. Reciprocity and self. Balance. This is you fueling, feeding yourself, breaking your chakras open. I've got past wounds coming through. Actually dealing with trauma and acceptance and clearing out any muck that's in there so that you can have that real clean channel with the divine. Not having to second guess your intuition in life again. Getting clear sight, clear knowledge again. Wanting to learn your gifts. The more you pour into this, the more it pours into you. And the more you're just guided forward in a faster way. I've got rapid timeline, best life jumping. This is really good for you. Just remembering to take that time to self, though, to love yourself. I've got definitely loving yourself through this. Loving yourself the way that parents never did. For someone here, your lack in love is because you just didn't, is from early childhood wounds. The Empress. That's what we're going to be able to accomplish here. We've got Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. Seriously looking at things like, I never thought this was real. I never thought this was possible. I'd never be able to accomplish it. Those kind of things, for some of you, visions that you had when you were a child are gonna come through. And you're gonna see clearly how you can actually do this. And the only person that can stop you in life, the key to your door of blockages right now is you, honey. You got to get off your ass and do the work to open the door. That's what Spirit's telling you. You are the Empress. The only person who doesn't see you this way is you right now. Understanding your worth and capabilities, all on your own. I'm going to grab some guidance real fast. Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Two of Cups. Honestly, celebration brings a breakthrough for somebody here. And a controlled sense of no control. So I mean, like going out into a field and screaming like a banshee type stuff, where nobody's there to judge you. But some kind of freeman. It frees you. And you have this breakthrough about how to pour into yourself. Some kind of celebration, movement, dance, learning a traditional dance for someone here. Like a heritage dance that you're going to be learning. Or custom, yeah, custom dance. Rite of passage. Seven of Wands in the world. Three of Pentacles. Oh, and you listening, boo, to the Six of Cups. I like this. I like this. This is you on this protection of knowing who your divine little ass is, this piece you've created, and nobody's touching it. Going through this level up portally thing and listening. Listening. This energy is not an energy I should touch. It's like, whoa, that doesn't feel right. Are you seeking guidance? I like it. Care. This is, again, loving you like you wish your parents had. Being what you wish you had as a role model when you were a child. Being that inspiration or stronghold or light for somebody else. Others of you, there is baby energy around, so if you're not looking to reproduce, use protection. Or pray you don't get prego. Right? Stubbornness. I've got somebody who used to use sound. Like I blare my music so I can drown out other thoughts, not realizing how tuned in you were the whole time. I've got stubbornness in a good way here where I'm not going to listen to interference from others. That's the shit that used to mess me up. 77. Again, major ascension of some sort, or soul ascension, or a master ascension. And then stopping. Yeah, stop. Talk to the hand, because I don't want to hear it. Putting up energetic blocks. Learning how to push energies away from you. For some people here, they literally have to apologize and tell you what they did to not die. Or to have some really bad karma come at them. Like, they have to own up to what they did or said about you. Or it's not good. Like, not making it. Not making it. Spirit said they need to learn accountability for the bullshit they did. And how to say, I'm sorry in life. Gain and sweet dreams with friendship. You've got so much better ahead of you. This person is trying to call you back. You may be thinking about them more often. If you haven't been thinking about them all, it's because they're trying to manifest you. You may be getting these thoughts to call them. It's because they're trying to get you to call them or text them. So just put that armor on, hon. Alright, I'm going to see what's going on in here. Alright, bye, Tim. It's 11:29, Sharu. Clear and declutter. Cord cutting recommended for somebody here. Aries. This person is very reactive for someone here. Others of you, that is their sign. I have an immaturity for someone here. Not to be, say that Aries are immature, but remember that is the beginning of the zodiac, and that's why I said that. So they just, I feel like Spirit's taking me to where they didn't progress. They couldn't progress on emotions. They couldn't stabilize their energy. Nightmares. Someone sent you nightmares. I've got Oracle. You've got gifts, boo. You have gifts. Deja vu when you were a child. You may not get as much now because you, of different reasons. Or you still get it now, and that's just, you luckily didn't have as much as interference as part of the collective did. I've got new relationship or love. Friendships. For now, there's of us, you got love. You got love headed towards you. Control and throat chakra, back to that one energy. Others of you learning to control your energies and emotions. Not allowing other people to control your emotions. Or alter emotions. They may getting past the point where they have control of your emotions to the point where it's like, they don't control me, but I might still have an emotional response. If that's you, Spirit wants you to take the time to realize, like, you still grew, boo. Like, and you're still growing, so congratulations. Others of you are getting, are on a different level, but for those of you who are even at that point where it's like, I don't let other people disturb my peace. Or that's where you're headed towards. You're almost there. With the throat, for some of you, you were unable to speak. It's like you would go to speak and you couldn't speak. It's because they would literally compel you not to speak. Inner small circle. You trusted this person. This person was real close to you. Alrighty. See what messages we got. History. Not repeating itself. Learning the truth of your origins. Again, for someone here. Past lives. No. You might have taken class with this person. Teacher. Okay, this is for a reason. Trying to get that perception. And uncle. Yeah, history for someone in the uncle. I felt masculine energy. Not everybody, though. That's just double confirmation. I've got a rural pet. And custom or tradition practice. They're not, this energy was mimicked, faked. You didn't, so you listened to bad advice from it. It wasn't advice they would truly give to you. It had to happen this way. You gotta learn shielding, and that's why. You are always open to dark energies and entities. You are a sponge. You have nothing but portals and chakras throughout your whole fucking being. You are not just eyes and skin. You have more eyes than just your eyes. And this is to make you see that. You can't keep living in this state of denial. Like, you want to be a victim your whole life? And then sports. Time to get your head in the game. Time to get your head in the game. Gardens. Going to gardens, history of gardens. I've got British gardens. Several gardens coming through. Alright. 1500s. Trying to meditate on that time and your existence at that time, if it resonated for you. You and this person, for some of you, your spirit guide and you were alive at that time, and that's the life you know them from. And that's your history with them. And then we got movies or television. Bonding with your spirit guides. Some of you guys are going to be watching movies with your spirit guides or TV. Others of you, this is a pastime with them. And then pray for my healing. They pray for your healing. And for some of you, yeah, you pray for theirs. Learning how to channel healing energy. That's what you're going to be learning. You may have the healer's touch. You've been told that before. Learning the full extent of that. Does not just relate to massages. Or emotional pain relief or something. Friends again. 3. Jealousy is getting in the way. And then interdimensional beings. Those are not all of light that's around you. And you are being tested. This is a spiritual test for your growth. Someone may have labeled you as a demon, but you're not one. They lied about you. Said all this shit. Maybe even tried to like project a demon through you to convince someone you were a demon. Or like project them in your eyes to make people think it. I've been running classes. So if you weren't able to receive the messages explaining what was going on in these videos, then that means you don't have your armor on. I don't speak to low vibrational energies interdimensionally. That's you and your demonic shit. Greco-Roman. For some of you, that's going to help you for that time frame in the 1500s. Others of you, you were in a complete different land form, so don't even look. Don't put the shoes on that don't fit, Cinderella. Collective readings are like a shoe store. You can't put every shoe on, though, hon. It's not all for you. That's what privates are for. Someone doesn't know how to tap into vocal cords, so they're very confused as to what's going on right now in the world. Click, click, boom. Seriously, someone's got doom. Hell, that's what I'm saying. Beware of a snake for someone here. You're going to get bit, or your partner's getting bit, and they're going to die of a poisonous snake bite. If that's you, comment below, because I know it's happening. So, do me a favor and at least give me the credit that I was right. Like, you think I'll die from a poisonous snake? They deserve it, though, because that's what they are. That's the karma. I love that. She's so funny. Spirituality and religion, learning the difference between the two. There was God before there was a book. God existed before language. So stop getting stuck on the fucking books. And then mother, for some of you, you get your gift from her. Dealing with those wounds again. Loving yourself unconditionally. You've healed from mother wounds in past lives, though, so having faith that you can do it in this one, that helps. You're gonna have you're gonna tap into strength that you didn't even know you possessed by the end of this cycle, lesson, whatever you want to call it. We've got healing, energetic, physical, and emotional. Oh, and friends, new friends, healing from the old friends, having trust that new friends won't betray you like old friends, and picking on karmic ones. If you're unsure if this friend is good for you or not, always just pray on it. There's never a rush, especially as you're learning discernment and how to listen. Ew. Shield and protect, and then education, especially as you're trying to learn your gifts and stuff, making sure that nobody can interfere with it or manipulate it. Death magic. Be careful on that one. Remember, that stuff will come back on you. You can't just cast that on someone if they're not supposed to have it on them. We've got spying. Someone's watching you. Wants to know your moves. Light magic and prayers, best way to fight. And then light magic, concentrated energy and intentions. You're going to learn how to fight back energetically against this person or group if you want to. That's not for everybody, but some of you are going to. Others of you, that's learning that channeling, like I said, concentrated energy, healing energy. So that you're going to be mastering this year. Think, see, speak, and create. Someone's getting to the point where even just self-talk. You are a magician every day of your life. And how you cast is with your mouth. So just be careful with it. Recently started. For some of you, this is new. Or the attacks just started. You can protect yourself from more attacks if you shield. That's what you're supposed to do. You guys have 2 stones. Ametrine, spiritual guidance, angelic realms, clear stress, and truth revealed. And then we have rose quartz, unconditional love, romance, and nourishing, soothing. Really good for that self-love too. Taking a bath for someone here with Himalayan salts or Epsom salts, using the rose quartz, putting it in the bath. Essential oils. You can use rose again if you can stand it. Lotus is a good one. Lily for that motherly love. And rebirth. Lily's great for rebirth energy. Forgiveness. Forgiveness of self here for not knowing any better. Um, Forgiveness for what you allowed to have happen and never allowing it again. Forgiveness of the other person, even if they aren't gonna ever say sorry in the 3D world. Remember, forgiveness is that was a fucked up person. Sometimes that's all it is. That was a fucked up person. I forgive him for it because there's no other way to release that, hon. That's just it. And if that didn't resonate with you, then it ain't for you. I didn't tell you it's for you. You just got pissed because it triggered you. Yeah, you still hurt. I know. That's what shadow works for, huh? Yeah, you are enough with the number 12. Maybe that's what you should be saying. Say it every day in the mirror until you believe it yourself. And look yourself in the eye. If you can't look yourself in the eye and tell yourself that you are enough every day, then you've got something interfering with you. I would shield. And then spirit's timing. Divine timing versus your own. Understanding the awakening, the ascension, the new earth process that's happening. The purgatories and the heaven on earth that's being birthed. Like by 2026, we're looking at heaven on earth. 2027 at the latest. We should notice the energies by 2026, though. People keep asking me, and they're not going to get the answer they want. That's why I said that. I gave you 2 years because I told you I wasn't answering that question. I'm not going to tell you what this whole year is going to look like. You get to see it if you're here to see it. Hate that stuff. Heaven on earth is none of your concern right now because you're a demon and not going to be here for it. No, you got death as a prophecy. No doubt. And you've got this. No doubt you've got this. I am capable for someone here. Someone told you you weren't strong enough. You weren't smart enough. Gender being an issue for someone here. Because you were a woman, you weren't capable. And that's the biggest bag of bullshit they fed everybody. No, this is not for you. No, it isn't. Let's get you guys your prayer. $52. God, please show me and help me remember and acknowledge the dark times and how you were there, carried me, or are carrying me now. Amen. Inasanti. Also, I'm doing a copy. I gotta rewrite a lot of these. Well, you're writing so many and you scribble. 47. God, thank you for answering all my prayers in some way every day. Remember, no is something you say thank you for. And so is redirection. Endings are new beginnings. Some of you prayed, give me somebody of this kind of love. And you picked somebody who wasn't that, and that's why it ended. You know what I mean? It was toxic chocolate, baby boo. Because they're no good for you. Alright, we're going to be moving over to Aquarius. Aquarius. Listen, somebody got no spiritual strength, and now they're about to find out they thought that they were some kind of major caster. They ain't got no energetic strength. They just thought they was strong. They just thought they was strong. And, what, Ray? Energetically slow. And their soul has devolved to an unacceptable level of stupidity. You got all the snowflakes out there. They come to my page and they just burn. They can't handle the heat. Don't come to the kitchen. Karma for somebody is coming through. They ain't gonna like it. Others, you have this great karma. You've got a pure soul, even despite what you've been through. And it's like you went through a battle you weren't supposed to have to go through, so you've got uber rewards coming. Not just like a little bit. They were jealous, now they can be hella jealous. Hella jealous. If I can go out, I don't know, I just like felt the need to like want to do drag. Anybody else with me? I love drag. Come on now. And going down like 2-on-Fu was one of my favorite movies growing up. Come on now. Chi-Chi. Who didn't love Chi-Chi? And the rest of them. Like Zima Jackson and oh my gosh. What was Swayze's? I just blinked on Swayze's. Dang it. I love Swayze. He's one of my favorite spirit guys. Swayze is amazing. Alright, just because someone's dead doesn't mean you can't talk to them. It's just whether they want to talk to you, right? You don't need to know why. This is like my personal relationships are my personal relationships. I don't ask why people want to talk to you. No one want to talk to me. Oh, that's some of the most sad, that is pathetic energy I tapped into in a long time. Oh, it broke my heart. Oh, that hurt. My Chemical Romance is one of my favorite boy bands. So Slipknot though too. Slipknot is a boy band. listening skills, pausing and reflecting, learning communication skills for someone here, pausing and waiting until someone's done speaking, pausing and reflecting before you respond in a conversation. We're in such a rush to communicate, we forgot that we used to actually communicate a lot slower than we do these days. Um, so that we didn't either talk out of our own, or respond out of our own perception or emotion. That's why a pause is useful. So you can already remove the emotion or your perception and take a sec to be like, is this the truth? And then how should I respond to the truth? Exes and stalkers for someone here. So that's she tapping into me. Exes and stalkers. Good news. Libation and vow. Somebody's getting clear to something. I've got a divorce going in your favor. For someone, they've been manipulating the children and they can't manipulate the kids anymore. They're getting a clarity. They're understanding what was being said or done. Others of you, you've got a court case that's going to go in your favor. I am a Leo. What are you, Shiro? I can't remember what you said. I feel like you told me. uh, oh, sorry, that was just a funny joke. I forgot a joke. There's one by Robin Williams that I wanted to share. If you get a chance watching the Robin Williams, he's in a blue room and he talks about eating the puss and he's like, that's what you want to watch. It's super funny. It's not like Disney humor. But so if you know which one I'm talking about, or if you can look it up, it's a good special. But that's what you need right now. We're, oh look, balance scales, finishing out Libra, justice, justice, love it. This is Sparta. For somebody here, somebody's getting Sparted off. Like they are the weakest link. Goodbye. Red Foreman, like just I see a big military boot on an energetic ass, and them going into like a pit of spikes. It's not good. Yeah, they've definitely pissed off. God. So and don't feel bad for them. A lot of people start feeling bad. It's like, but you only know your life with them. You don't know everything they did up until then. A lot of these abusers keep their secrets to themselves. You ignored warnings to stop for somebody here, or they did. Mirrored for some of us here. This person is the one who got you to do the bad thing. Like you may have gotten arrested because of this person. You may have committed a great act against your own soul, like a rape that you normally wouldn't. Like they convinced you. This person really is not good for you. Spirit's asking you to leave that person alone, and it's understandable to grieve them, but please don't be mad at God when they die. Understand they needed to. I miss one of my favorite Koreans. I miss Danny. He says hi if Lauren ever sees us. Maga del Camino. Okay. I'm gonna do this one last time and we're gonna move on. Aquarius, big stone. You don't. All paths lead home. Uh, Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Getting to know God as your heavenly mother. God in the ultimate divine form does not have a gender. Um, but understanding God as your heavenly mother is going to help someone here. Realizing the divine is always with you and within you. Um, so finding that inner divine connection for someone, not seeking guidance from the outside, but learning to take time to yourself and reflect with yourself and God. I love Buddha, by the way. First, I don't Buddhism coming through for someone here. Understanding the practice of peace. Buddha, Buddha was a I'm sorry, another ascended master friend of mine. Well, I guess in the Zoom, right? I love Jim. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Universal's perspective after worldly perspective. Oh shit, yeah, somebody's getting multiple perspectives as you do this healing work. You get these new perspectives. Um, Someone really getting into the charts, learning the 13 original. The zodiac will, as we currently express it, is not correct. Astrology for someone. Don't forget, you can always meditate and get to my classes. That's how you can get to the answers. I don't answer these questions out loud during the collective unless you ask me in a question, like type it. Or you can, if you're able to energetically or telepathically communicate with me, or interdimensionally. Depends on how you communicate with me. Right? Karmic relationships, you've got to separate this. This person may be getting separated from you. Like I said, this person takes you out in jail. There's going to be a day you get a feeling where it's like, I shouldn't hang out with this person. Shouldn't go to this shop. I shouldn't go, especially if you're planning a robbery or something like that. Do not go. This person's going to go anyways, and let them fucking go. This has to happen for you. Someone mimics your mama? Dude, your friend, especially if this is the rapey one, they may have came at your mama. You might want to question your mama. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. You are about to be rebirthed, and that's why you have to go of all this karmic shit. You got a brand new life Spirit wants for you. Others of you, you've done this severing or it's happened, and you're understanding that perspective of these people had to be taken away. These people had to be taken away. The interconnectedness of all of us is really coming through for somebody. The demands of yourself first, how they relate to a collective, and if it would benefit it or not. Sometimes our own wishes are not what would be best for the entire world, and realizing that. Congratulations. I have a big growth for you. Again, this inner guidance, really tapping into this tuition, chakra blocks, understanding portal systems within, astral projection, dimensional travel, and new beginnings. You've got cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Let yourself be broken open. This is your ego that's being broken. This is the identity you created when the identity originally had made you feel like you wouldn't belong. So that's what's getting stripped away from you. Hi, Joshua. 5 on the like button. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you. You're an Aquarius? Oh, you timestamped it for me? Wait, no, that's not the right time. Duh. Yeah, someone's little brother's gonna out him for some shit. It's like, he's fine. Your little brother's protected. Did you hear the sirens? I said your brother's protected. And there's no ambulance around here, honey. Don't fuck with me. You don't like your message? Change your ways. Damn, girl. Sometimes I like with you guys. I'll let you say your messages sometimes, but all the time. And when they inappropriate or sexual, you just end up getting attacked by somebody, so I wouldn't do it. I got guards. 25, or sorry, yeah, justice. In the year of 25, this is going to be restored for you. Big balance. Seeing the demons within and how to transmute that. You're fighting yourself here, and you're doing a wonderful job with it. Balancing yourself, learning your whole, like, this is just you carrying this load yourself. This is you and everything that's wonderful about you. Ego death for someone here is where you finally succeed and have the breakthrough. I've got ancestors cut off for a negative energy, so don't apply something that don't fit, you know what I mean? Dang. You try to tap into my energy, I won't give you any kind of confirmation. You don't try and tap into somebody's energy without permission. That's a type of abuse. Energetic abuse. Try and tap someone energetically without asking for permission. You don't touch someone's face without asking permission. You don't touch anything without asking permission. For some of you, justice for a rape is coming. For some of you, it's the death of the rapist. 5 of Swords and the Tower. People block the truth, but everybody's going to see it. Spirit's hitting them with it, like evidence in a case coming through. This person did it to multiple people. They're going to be in the paper type thing. Your name's getting cleared. Again, court record, something. Well, the judge agreed, so fuck what y'all say. You know what I mean? People run their mouths, but God is like, you can't deny the truth about my light worker. You can't lie about my people without me being like, fuck you. That's their reputation. God got your back. Others of you, this is you doing this reflection work and completely rebuilding yourself from it. Just a complete rebuild. Because you see, that's what you need to. I let this person's thought dictate what I do. I let that view. I've got coworkers who you let what they say hold too much weight. They just hold too much weight over you. Fuck what they say. They're a coworker. If this person speaks down on you, this person should not speak in your life at all. We've got emotional balance here. Loving self. I am enough on my own. I can balance all energies within me. Healing from the devil. Others of you, this person has cord attachments to you, is going to reach out to you. They're going to try and rebind you into this cycle. You're going to have another test with this person. It's not for everybody. Okay? For some of you, these are friends or ex-lovers that come back around. Maybe a parent. Others of you, This is you healing from all this toxicity, self-sabotaging for someone here. The devils you keep in your head, clearly, or in your chakras. Any inner demons being addressed here for you. Not all these demons are outside. For some of you, these are inner demons. If you're possessed at any time, it'll let you know. If you have uncertainty, just pray and meditate after this reading, and you'll get your direct downloads and clarity. If you're ever uncertain after a reading, just go pray and meditate, so you can get what is truly meant for you through. You can journal it out. I recommend it. Or journaling through this, and then you'll kind of get a nudge like, okay, this is the messages for me through the reading. That's a good way while you're learning to pick and choose and remember what messages were for you and not for you. Remembering we connect to collective energy when we watch readings or anything on the internet. Anything. You can connect to energies through movies even, honey. So that's why shielding is so important. Page of Pentacles. Definite inner balance and strength coming through. Capabilities. Even when the plate seems big, I have faith I can carry it. Even if I was one-legged with a big plate, I know I could do it. Like fearlessness. Others of you creating a practice that you should have been able to create for yourself spiritually as a child. Definite work on wounds. For some of you, that it's insecurity wounds. You have insecurity wounds that really need to be the focus of your shadow work right now. Let's get your guidance here. Or I'm sorry, I want to grab some incoming energy. I know for some of you that was incoming, but... Three of Wands. Yeah, security and planning on your own. Once you're able to do that, you are going to be pulling in a better relationship, just so you know. Again, that Sagittarius movement for confirmation somewhere for someone. But faith in your own abilities to create and to continue to create. Not ever losing sight of your inner spark for a person again. Marrying yourself, making promises to yourself again, and keeping them. It's not bad to choose you at the end of the day. Yeah, just marry yourself and then, like date. So, but you got something good headed towards you. Someone's going to be getting new ink. New ink will be therapy. Phoenix. The Phoenix at the end of this. I'm going to be getting a Phoenix tattoo, too, for somebody. I wasn't planning on getting time soon, but hey, if I got the extra money, maybe I'll go when you go, right? Right. Let's get you guidance, Jan. Who's Santa Monica? Everclear. The song about the posters. Mommy and Daddy fight. Everything is so sad. That song is going to be one that, if you could listen to and meditate on, would bring you great healing. For some of you, you will want to allow time. You will be crying afterwards. So just, you might want to do it before you go to bed at night. You know what I mean? That would be easier. So if you're emotionally spent, you can just go crash anyway. Right? Sleep, walk, dance, animal. We got guidance coming at you. Ten of Pentacles. This is what you are establishing. Keep your eye on the prize. Dream catchers for someone here are big. Knight of Wands. I love this. Fearless pursuit of self. And that of freedom, unabashed. Um, and it's taking me, Spirit's taking me to you being this wild, you're a wild horse, honey. You're that free spirit. And the thing about a wild horse, a stallion, is you can actually ride a stallion. But you have to show a stallion respect and earn its trust before it'll let you ride. So just not letting anybody saddle you is really what's happening. Right. King of Wands and Temperance. People still want what you got, baby. But you're walking untouchable and fearlessly. This is all about fearlessness and your inner strength. Harnessing that. Um, and the healing and balance. Calling on your angels, giving gratitude to angels for their energy, protection, and love. Some of you getting to know your guardian angel finally. Angel Samael, one of my favorite angels. Calling on one of my favorite homies, yeah. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Page of Cups, and Four of Swords. For some of you, we've got emotional insecurities that led to the inability to cooperate with others very well, and a lot of reactive or gossipy behavior that caused wounds for you and another person, and that's going to be bringing you healing. For some of you here, this person prays that you have forgiveness of them. They've already like done the shadow work with God, and they're like, I was a terrible human being for what I did, and I'm so sorry, and I hope one day they would forgive me. So for some of you, you need to know that this person has actually um, done their repentance, and they grew from how they treated you. They are not that same person anymore. That's funny. Stress, headache, pressure, lack of sleep, understanding where these are coming from, shielding yourselves, and then imagination. For some, this is not all in your imagination. Uh, Entities that visited you when you were a kid. I got elves for someone here. Others, it's you've got mysticals that want to communicate with you. Not all are mysticals, but for some of you that is who's trying to work with you. Others of you, it's your mental space being under attack, having work done on it, or allowing entities into it. Or your ego has now become your worst enemy, and is programmed with all the things and bad things people told you that you believe, and that's what you listen to all day. So just working on that. Remember, shadow work, affirmations, that's how you break it. Nobody got through, gets through that in a day. Nobody gets through that kind of need for you. You know what I mean? It takes everybody time, honey. It takes time. We've got adventure and nightmare. They're trying to keep you trapped. They don't want you to fulfill your purpose. They don't want you to be this happiness without them. They don't want you to pick a new. Whatever the reason is, that's why they sent it. Jealousy, grief for someone here. It's why they say or do what they do. Speak against you in the life you're trying to create. They may not even understand what that's doing to you. What energies that puts on it. This could be a mom who talks shit about you to their friends and stuff, and just doesn't realize, you know what I mean? That's a demon in you. That's a demon in you. Loneliness and profession and pride. Understanding your healthy pride. For some people, they don't want you to believe in yourself enough. And unhealthy pride issues for on the negative scale here. Spirit has you going alone so you can identify what you're truly supposed to be doing here. You're in the right job or career. Oh, hey, Vicky. I'm sorry, love. I'm doing good. I am on Aquarius right now. Soul purpose and root chakra. Yes. You have to unclog yourself so that when you get this download about who you're supposed to be, you can walk with that faith and badassness. Like, yes, this is why I'm here. A lot of us are waymakers. I have waymakers here. Like, I'm going to break all this change. I'm the example. I'm going to be that for somebody. I'm going to bring back an old profession. I've got new map makers. There's going to be a big plate shift that happens. Geography is going to be changing, and there's going to be new maps that need to be made. So that's a calling for somebody. Someone being able to remember a past life map that they once made. And that's going to be confirmation that that is what you're supposed to do. Others of you learning the energetic landlines and mapping those for people. Learning a type of cartology for in the spiritual realm. If you're interested in that, my friend the Autistic Mystic does that. Yeah, I know the Autistic Mystic. I didn't ask him to. I don't ask my... Yeah, no. I'm going to build it on my own, bitch. All me. You didn't help me with nothing. Don't you dare even tag him in this shit. And I make my own name. Dark magic or spells broken or rejected. They cannot touch you. And if they were able to even partially interfere with you, that's going to end. For some of you, you were affected or able to be touched. They got hell to pay. Archangel Michael, Ezekiel. Ezekiel's one of my favorite slayers. Not only is he like cool as shit, but he loves to take out like pedophiles and rapists. He hates them. Special not liking for them. Karma. So if you want to call on one of them, it's coming towards them, honey. You got to remember, ancestors and spirit guides can only intervene in certain ways if you call on them. So if you're in spiritual battle, you have to call on your ancestors, your soul tribe, spirit guides of the light. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you just want to call on any spirit guide, but as long as you're shielded, any dark ones wouldn't be able to get to you. They wouldn't even be able to hear the call. Well, that's not true. Sometimes you will. Sorry. I was having two conversations. I had to prove something in a class. Yes, it is me. I'm still in charge. Pisces and external conflict. This is all about emotional healing, closure, and getting rid of any external conflict. Things that bring you chaos on the outside are going to bring you chaos on the inside if you can't control yourself. And for some of you, that's where you're at. Others of you, you're going to get healing from somebody who caused you a lot of exterior battles and hardships. Loss of friends, loss of job, loss of children. Things like that. They went against you and it's not good. Lessons, lessons for all existence. Third eye chakra, clear visions coming back for someone. New spiritual eye development. Some of you are progressing on that. Others of you, it's going to start. You don't have your spiritual eyes yet. They were blocked because someone else was tapping into your spiritual gifts. And so you were being used to manipulate them and teach them a lesson. So some of you are going to be relearning your gifts, but it won't be as hard as you think. It'll be easier to separate. And it won't take you that long. But that's part of your life path, hon. Someone kept threatening you with death or giving you nightmares about killing you so you wouldn't tell about what's happening. Yes, they're telling the truth. Your family will believe you. Your friends will believe you. The police will believe you. Some of you getting the proof that you need. If you see this before them, if you can get a tiny little camera, they have them on Amazon. And then you can get the footage that you need. Or if you can set up a phone or something if they don't have access to it. Some of you are going to need to get the proof to an officer or a teacher at school that can help you because your parents will confiscate it to protect your sibling. So if they are going to go that route, then please listen to the one that said go to the teacher or the cop. Okay? I believe you and I'm here for you, honey. Hopefully your parents do too. Or the police, you know what I mean? There's a trusted adult you can get that footage to. If you need a place to stay, remember going to a meditation. I have friends that you can channel out their address, their phone number, and they can come get you. You do not need to stay in that home. And no, that doesn't, you know what I mean? You can come to my house. You know where I live. Door's always open for you. Chakra overstimulated or active. Grounding energy for some of you. For some of you, you're struggling with the attacks. Others of you, it's the actual energies and integrating them. I've got someone in other dimensions way too much. Someone's gonna find out that they have cancer, and it is it's a death sentence for them for this shit. Yeah, for some of you, this is gonna be a teenager. This is not an adult. They may have recently found out, and they want pity for it, and it's like, you got what you deserve, bitch. Light worker. This is you, and this is why they hate you. You light up the world, and they just don't even know how to light themselves. You're going to see what you're here to do, though. The exact lights you're supposed to help with. They don't. I've got baby, birth, or beginning, and then general cycle, or generational cycle, or curse, and chakra block. For some of you, this is your parents. Others of you, it's their perceptions that are forming the block. You've got new beginnings, though. Hard work is going to be needed for someone here. Standing in your own strength. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's use this. Hi, Shane. You have a blessed week, too. If you would hurt a child, there's a demon in you. This was the tree fun. Just, I'm not talking about spanking a butt. Spanking a butt's different. Let energy know what I was talking about. And it ain't none of your business. Spirit guide. Someone is trying to establish connection. For some of you, this is more than one. You've been leveling up. Others of you are going to be learning your incarnation team. So when you incarnate, you don't incarnate with just a guardian angel. There's actually souls that incarnate with you to help you accomplish while you're here, to help protect you, and things of that nature. You have a whole team reaching out. By the end of the year, you're going to know your whole team, or should be able to. Birthmarks. Connections for some of you. I would there's a, yeah, for some of you, your birthmark is where you died before, and you're going to die in a similar way this time. I have a spirit guide that gave you that birthmark the last time, like they killed you the last time and they're going to re-kill you. That's your message. And for others of you, understanding your birthmark's importance, it's not related to your death. Because it's always related to death. $92.90. Grandparents are going to be passing away this year. Depending on some of you, your grandparents are not going to get to communicate after the transition. Some of them will, though. They're good. Others, yeah, not so much. You ain't surprised. You know they're going to hell, are you? Not one bit. Child or children. Again, everything being cleared for someone here. And number 5. Shared birthmarks between children. I've got a shared birthday. Like one that transcends generations. Like a grandparent, parent, and a child. That's your guide. Uncle. Again. Confirmation for someone here. You did this as a child. Childhood gifts coming through. Someone fucking up their childhood gifts because they think they know how to use them, but they don't actually know how to do them. And your spirit guides are like, we're just shutting yours off because you're more of a pain in the ass with the damage you do than anything else. So when your gifts don't work, they don't work. And you know why. Realize, for those of you where you have, spirits guiding, yeah. For those of you where you have a page of your own and you're not actually making sure you're communicating with the divine and you're just feeling whatever the fuck you want and giving bad advice, um, you are to take your page down or they're going to end up shutting you down and outing you energetically to everybody because they already are. That's why they keep laughing on you and picking on you and just so you know. Egotistical bitches. Someone is interfering and they're going to stop. It had to happen this way. 111 portals, retries. Somebody's out of strikes. Someone's getting a bat. It had to happen this way again for somebody. False energy. Somebody keeps connecting to false energy, especially during my readings. And it's not my energy that you're connecting to, and you need to be aware of that. If you're connecting to anything during my readings like that, you're just connecting to other collective members. I don't connect with the toxic energy. There's still a message for you, but I'm not going to let you actually touch my energy. And you're just connecting to something that needs to be traceable. Magic is real. I'm going to figure out you fucked out. Round and found out. Or they are, you know what I mean? You are loved. And then you were or are right. You weren't crazy about this stuff. And then please do your shadow work on the bottom again. You have to do the shadow work. Your ancestors can't save you from yourself. You can only save you from yourself. They can protect you from outside demons. Only you can save you from yourself. And yeah, you gotta call the divine into that. But the divine can't make you do it either. You have to want to do it. That's what free will is all about and why you don't control it. It's a big no-no. You do not try and manipulate or control free will. That goes against God and is a big bad sin. Sense to connect, using those. For some of you, you've been smelling that, and that's your confirmation that, yeah, that's the ancestor. Others of you, if you haven't had your shielding on, making sure that you weren't connecting to a false energy. Remember, entities not a mask, and entities include living beings like humans. I love how many people laugh when you tell them that. And they're like, wait, I know how to do that, and somebody pulled the same con I pull on other people? How could they do it to me? I'm so smart. And then please reconsider on here. Lifting the veil. You're going to get a big understanding from this that consciousnesses are connected in different dimensions based on the light work and shielding that you've done. Not being able to move past fourth dimensional frequencies. A lot of you are stuck and people just mimic higher interdimensional beings. Those of you needing to accept that you were not communicating with that, or that if you hadn't in fact been lucky enough to do that, you have been cut off from it. Multiple reasons came through. You pissed off God. That's why you got disconnected. At the bottom line, when you get disconnected, it's because you pissed off God. The guy said, Time out. Time out and reflect on what the fuck you just did. I connect you to other guides. Calling on Gladiolus again. That one will help you a lot. Reminder, you're never really supposed to. Gladiolus is how my class connects to their guardian angels. It's an assistant guide that I have. So if you would like to get to know your guardian angel better, that's the one I have that you can call. And if you feel guided, you don't have to, no pressure. But it would help you. Yeah. Some of you, you have an ancestor that meddles too much. Like, they keep trying to control who you end up with. I want to control your love life. And so that's why they're getting disconnected or blocked. For some of you, you have to stand up in the 3D world and tell, like, a mother, for some of you, it's the father. I'm going to pick who I want to be with. It's my choice. My soul, my destiny doesn't concern you. And for someone who has guilt, you are not going to hell if you have sex before marriage. Hey, Jason. I'm from Ohio and I love all seasons. Light magic, concentrated energy and intentions, understanding the differences in consciousnesses. And if someone's shielded, they can redirect that energy to a different consciousness. Like for me, I'll connect people to the collective consciousness. You're not tapping into my shit. You just think you are. Light magic, spells or hexes, doing light magic, candle magic, channeling energy into candles for healing work. Prayer candles are light magic. Praying over a candle adds extra energy into it, extra potency. Hexes are not always bad. It's just another name for a spell. Abundance and prosperity. For some of you, that would be a good making one of those. Ooh. I don't know if I did it last summer. Here, where did I put it? Oh, it's not where it's right here next to me. Dirt. I had it up there. Here's my abundance prosperity jar. I haven't redone it. I haven't redone it since last year. But it's still, I always recharge mine. I just put a new candle and then recharge it every year so I don't have to redo it. But it's like, I'll have to put the spell on there. But it's got cinnamon sticks, carnelian in it, jade, or is that one jasper? And then, I think, I forgot how many coins it is. It might be 13. I can't recall off the top of my head. And then you got some basil in there. I like to do mine on the summer solstice just because there's so much just solar energy to charge it with. I put it out on the porch and do it then, but you can do it any time of the year. Full moons are good time for recharging. We are in the eclipse energies, so now would be a great time to make one. I wouldn't wait till summer solstice. I would make it now if you're feeling drawn to it. Reminder, whenever you see this, there's a message for you. And then we've got blocks, mask, or illusion. For some of you, this person was casting against you. For some of you, it was just the way they proceeded, presented themselves. And then others of you are um, going to learn how to mask your own energy. I've got identifying energies more clear, especially masked energies, differences between, remember, even gender can be faked. So just really learning to read energies, especially if you communicate with people online. People can put a picture up and pretend something. I have not been talking to anybody privately. So if there's any false sites out there or false accounts out there with a picture of mine, it ain't me, honey. Um, but just making sure that you are praying before you go to energetically connect to anything. Even if you have your armor on, once you open your energy up to something else, they then have access to your energy. Um, and you can pray for them to no longer have contact. And if they do something, you have to not want them to be allowed access to you. And once that happens, then they don't have access to you. I'm sorry. Apology coming through for somebody. For some of you, this is a passed on person. Others of you, it's an energy around you. Some of you will get a 3D, some of you will not. I've got sacral chakra and third eye, especially if anyone did any sexual abuse and then manipulated you or sent you things so you wouldn't tell people, threatened you. Love. Loving yourself. This is definitely loving yourself. Bringing in others that'll love you. Understanding that God loves you. God loves you. At the end of the day, if you can't remember anything else, God loves you. If you doubt anybody else's love, God loves you. The only way, God loves you. Honey. If I didn't love you, you wouldn't be here today. Right? You didn't have to wake up. Karma. Your truth and their success. Or your truth and your success that they tried to interfere with. They thought it was theirs. They thought it was their success. And Spirit said, I'm sorry, no, that's their. That's what they are here to do. Nothing to do with you, bitch. Nothing to do with you. And after everything you did to me, like, they aren't, honey, you won't get your abundance if they're in your life. That's the point. They were never supposed to have access to it. That's why they did so much that they did. And then reputation. There's some of you that got destroyed in your pursuit of your soul purpose. Others of you, it was part of your life incarnation contract to go through this. But it will be cleared at the end. Others of you, their reputation is getting altered until they can grow up and learn a new one. Physical ailments, differences, problems, pains, illnesses. There's someone here I have a football player who rapes football players who rape the girls, and they videotape it as trophy things. If you meditate, I will give you their iCloud storage information so you can send yourself the videos so you can get that to where you need to go. So just reach out in a meditation, and I'll be there. Make sure you shield though, because I don't want you to write down the wrong information and think it doesn't work. Pray the stuff on my page. I promise you'll get the message, and you can get all the proof you need. I've got physical ailments, differences, problems, pains, and illnesses. This person's going to be sick. I've got a very judgmental energy who's getting their karma for it. Light entities and dark entities with dark magic, uncontrolled energy or thoughts. For some of you, the person attacking you is unaware of what they're doing. They're just in a jealous state, and or real low vibration hurting, and so they're just thinking these things, and they're getting sent to you because they don't shield, and because you don't shield, you're picking them up. Speaking kindness for some of you, if you can try and be a friend right now. Your test right now from Spirit is, can you be a friend to somebody? Or can you at least show them compassion during their healing? But they are still going to have consequences. They have stuff coming on the other side. For those of you where that's a struggle, understand that's normal. Just hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? It's not easy to deal with a bullying class. And then sometimes you gotta fight back. Like, my daughter punched somebody at school, and I was like, they deserved it. Go Tara, go. Don't fuck with my kids. We are all light in love unless you ain't. All right, we've got ships, monks or nun. You devoted your life to spiritual. For some of you, that was the actual job. You were a religious affiliate before, but just donating your life to helping people. Kind of like that Mother Teresa energy. Got ships for someone here. Mamma Mia too. For some of you, sailing around the world is what you love to do, or a pursuit you're gonna go for. I have someone selling their home and buying a boat and just doing it that way. Oh, it's not like you haven't captained the seas before, you know what I mean? You haven't done it in this life, but you've done another one. I ain't even done one life. Why can't you do this one? Past life courage. You're welcome. We've got authority figures in Atlantis. Again, that verdict coming through for somebody. Others of you, this is the life you're going to want to look into. If you have a Lemurian seed, where you can do a meditation with this, that's really going to help you go to the next level with it. Others of you just knowing that God has seen this all and has said enough is enough. The judge throwing down the hammer. Court records. Something sealed is unsealed. Somebody's going to get an access pass or code granted. And then I've got Native American imprisonment or slavery. Someone's parent from inside the pen says, hey, and they hope you had a great day at school. I've got friends inside. I got friends everywhere, honey. Inside, outside, every dimension you can think of. Medicine woman or man? Yeah, you were a shaman. For some of you who are a shaman, those dream catchers again gonna help. Others of you, um, there's a if you can get the dream catcher and do the meditation, there's a ritual I can do that you can pull. I might actually do this with you guys next week with my dream catcher, where you can pull the nightmares and bad memories into the dream catcher so that they're sustained away from you. But you can do a reflection with it. There's all kinds of cool stuff. That's not just the only way you can do it, and all kinds of ways to work on, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, the page will grow with time. I'm not going to do the tarot readings, but. Hi, Ricardo. Thank you. Someone's an attention whore. I love when it was like the message didn't resonate for them, but they get triggered and attack me, and it's like, I guess you wanted to put on the shoe. Welcome to the store. Blue topaz, finding a spiritual ally, higher wisdom, abundance, and forgiveness. Good vibes. Soothing yourself with blue would help. Release what doesn't serve you. Signs and synchronicities. Someone asking for a sign and then getting it, and then not um, not ignoring it, or if you get confirmation, giving appreciation for signs. Others being able to pick it up. Numbers on the clock, like you wake up at the same time every day. Spirit's trying to tell you something. Look into those numbers. It's a message. 404. Claim your birthright. They can't take what's yours. No one can take what's yours. They can just try and fuck with God's will, and that's the worst thing you want to do. Because it's whose will be done? Not yours, bitches. You had anointing and they didn't know it. You got anointing and they tried to attack you. Like, duh. That's not gonna go good. She was not, they just know what they was fucking with, right? Yeah. You are enough. Don't forget that. Honey, when you got an anointing on your life, how could you doubt your worth? God wouldn't have given you an anointing if you didn't have it, didn't you? Like, you didn't get this anointing because you aren't worth enough. Alrighty, let's pull you guys your prayer. Listen, I know this is work. It's karmic, and then the sex is good. Good it is. The D gonna kill you, or the P gonna kill you. It ain't worth dying from, or for. It ain't worth dying for. This ain't love. It's just sex. It ain't worth dying for. Go buy it. Go buy from the store. They got, like I said, pocket pussies, and they got dicks and boxers that'll do the tricks. Like, Don't go back to the bed. Just buy a toy. I was gonna say that how they treat you anyways, but for some, so don't be triggered. You laugh. Sorry. Remember, when you can laugh over your pain is when you've healed from your pain. So we're not offended by the jokes no more. You're offended because you're either hurt or you're bored. Right? Or you're like spreading hate into the world for no reason. You know, it's usually more than 3 options, but those were the top 3 I could list off for whoever asked me. Alright, I've got 83. God, please help me connect to my ancestors and their spiritual practices. Amen and thank you. Yeah, the original customs. Again, taking that Yakari this year if you can. Leslie celebrated Yakari with me this year. That's awesome. I appreciate and love you guys so much. You guys are more than welcome to celebrate Yakari with me next year. Because that goes back to the original customs and that month-long celebration. If you're unfamiliar on that, you should meditate and take the class. You can get, I would watch there's a December video that'll help you get caught up. You'll figure out which one. 31. God, please help me balance my life better. Please show and forgive me those who suffer because of my imbalance. Amen and thank you. Remember, especially if you have other people dependent on you, taking that time to self to reflect and make sure that you are getting good guidance in life. You don't want to lead a whole flock astray. You know what I mean? You don't want to lead a whole group astray, or take them down a path they don't need to be on. For some of you have kids, and it's like that's not just you that's going to take that toxic cycle, that toxic ride. You know what I mean? So even if the dick's good, if pee's good, puss is good. I don't know how that lined up, but karmic relationship. Let it be. Alright, baby. I hope this helped you in some way or fashion. And I do hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. Please like and subscribe if you haven't shared. It really is helping. It does help my page when you guys actually do that. Thank you for any tips or donations. Please book privates for the tarot readings, energy readings, ancestor connections, any help with gifts. Or yeah, I can help you with your blocks and stuff. I think that's gonna be about it. Oh, if you're waking up for the day, have a blessed day. If you are going to bed, have sweet dreams, loves. And please don't forget to write down that Sheila need and pray it. Prayer is your first line of connection. It's your first line of protection. All right. I love you guys. You have sweet dreams or whatever. And boys. Hi. Does anybody have anything to say before I get off? Do we have any questions? I'm going to see if you can tell if it's live energy or future watching energy in a collective. I'm going to listen to my students' test. That's really good. Okay. Oh, they ask permission. Look how respectful my students are. Why aren't you that respectful? Well, you were respectful in class, so that's why I'm letting them fuck with your energy. Gotta bring my targets in front of everybody. Disbelievers. You know, people die in denial every day. Just because you don't believe something's true doesn't mean it isn't true. Oh, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Don't be a manipulative bitch. I do readings, Bill. What do you do? Ah, ow, Atlantis again. Lessons and blessings. I have someone who's manipulative with time. Even if you set time aside for them, then they don't want to do the thing. But when you're busy, drop everything and pay attention to me. Drop everything and pay attention to me. Oh, there's video pocket watch is significant. Someone learned hypnosis. Someone needs to meditate on what they went through during hypnosis. You may have moved funding. No, you don't need, yeah, technically you don't need an object to put someone under a trance. You can send energy to do it. So for some of you, this happened outside of a place. Others of you, this was an actual facility or group thing that you went to. It was for some of you. You know, karma is what it is. If you're trying to fuck with a person while they were on stage thinking you could one-up them, you deserved it. Just gonna say, yeah. There's that ego taking you out again. I can do a personal one if you want to book it. Reminder, I will not fulfill any readings where you book with the intention of trying to... They're more than just a reading. fake ass energy, pretending to be friends, trying to slander your friends' reputations too. Like someone's dealing with somebody where they ain't just coming for you. They're coming for your friends' reputations, your family's reputations. They're not listening. They're being told to stop. You know, God gives them a chance to stop their bad behavior. If they don't, then they got karma. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you gotta repent and, you know, so at least you can start clearing bad karma. You have to at least say you're sorry, you know what I mean? And realize what you did was wrong and not do it anymore. Or be actively trying to stop, you know what I mean? Especially if it's something like, first instance, if it's really a program, like saying about saying something bad, um, knowing when to use a word and not to use a word is important for someone here. Someone here uses racial slurs and you should never use those. That's just not okay. I have someone here. I have several energies here. They may not be yours. They may be ones connected to you. Where they really have that mentality where they can, like, buy their way out of hell. Like, God gives a shit about your money. That's why they don't fear doing bad stuff. I don't. Right? I'm not gonna pull on any specific religion, but these may be people that just donate to the church a lot, and so they're like, well, then I can be the devil and not go to hell because I think the church is how I get to heaven, and that's God. So I'm really confused. Okay, your pastor doesn't make that decision, or rabbi, or whoever the hell you go to. That's God. Donate it all. Donate away. But if you're a demon, there's hell to pay. For someone helping your parent with shadow work, you got to remember, depending on what generation you're from, like currently now, even it's still not the most common for parents who have done the shadow work and healed, learned the coping skills that children need, all that kind of stuff. It's very common for parents not to have that skill set yet. Right now, you're supposed to be learning it, if you haven't already, to help either your parent or your children or both, so that they can finish healing throughout this year, hopefully, or at least start it. Right? Rituals being important. Others of you, you're going to be seeing who's casting upon you to keep you kind of suspended to where you couldn't move forward. I've got media or mass projected fear, controlling someone's decisions, behaviors, thoughts. If someone's triggered by their past life. Schedule conflicts for someone causing issues, disharmony. Someone needs to set timers when meditating, so you can ground in time to get to work or any obligation. I've got a lot of interdimensional travel, but making sure that you're setting timers. Or if you have ADHD and are getting off track a lot, um, having timers will help you stay on task. Hi, Jimmy. Um, it depends. Wait, well, it depends on which spirits you're connecting to right now. I have some student classmates that are practicing energetic battle. I have some viewers who are demons that are trying to even get to me and they can't. Um, and then I have uh, some angels and interdimensional beings of light that are handling some other stuff. So it just depends on which ones you're seeing and connecting to. I've got all kinds of entities around me. You may be remembering something wrong, something that you went through during the awakening, was messed with by a demon, and you won't let go of that perception that got formed. So that has you stuck. As far that's your block. That's one of them, but it's your big block right now for what you're trying to get to in life. What's the competition for? The blue ones? You'd have to be more specific. But if you can see the blue beans, you should book a reading with me. I could help you with it then. I don't give a lot of specific answers during the lives like that, just because there's a lot of dark entities that don't deserve to get to know, or they're just going to misunderstand it anyways and then try and spread shit, and I just don't like doing it. I don't. They should have done their schoolwork. They should have done their schoolwork. Maybe not be a demon, and then you can see the blue beans. You know what I mean? Demons can only see to the fourth dimension at best. That's all your eyes are equipped to see at best. Alright. I'm going to be getting off here in a second. If anybody has any other questions. I do thank you for joining me. I love getting to connect with most of you. I ain't gonna lie, it just makes me feel better, but just That's probably why the other readers don't connect to you anymore. Jermaine Jones. Well, now, Jermaine, I'm going to let you know if you don't have your armor on, you're probably seeing students mimicking them. Just to prove that anybody can mimic an interdimensional being of light. It's really just an illusion trick. So we're really trying to get you guys to put this armor on for a reason. I know you guys get to connect to me and you can see different entities. If you can look at my other readings, especially from the beginning of last year, you'll see that there wasn't as much interference. Especially moving forward with the readings, there won't be as much just cause. You know what I mean? You'll still be able to connect in other dimensions, but I'm working less with the lower frequencies and helping do this awareness thing. I feel like I've been saying it enough. I have an accident for somebody that's gonna be a wake up call. Somebody's gonna end up in a coma here. Others of you, I've just got an accident. It's not a full fledged coma, but they're gonna be hurt. Robbery. Understanding how to navigate certain energies, especially deceitful ones. Intentions, true intentions. Somebody has to ask for forgiveness here. Others of you are going to be finding a new sensei, a new spiritual leader, a new mentor that can help you. Somebody connecting to your new ascended master. It's outside your normal spiritual practice. Like Buddha, if you don't know Buddha. Jesus, if you don't know Jesus. Muhammad, if you don't know Muhammad. Krishna, if you don't know Krishna. Those are a couple. What's the skeleton lady saying that's been going? She's very important to someone. She works with you? Or she appreciates that you do call on her? Alrighty. My battery just yelled at me, so I'm gonna jump off. Facts. Alright. I love you guys so much. Jesus. One of my favorite homies, yo. Alright. I love you guys. Please join me again. Please like and subscribe. Oh, I do not have the post up. I gotta put the post up for Friday Night Live. So this Friday I will be doing at 8 p.m. the live reads for you guys, personals. $5 yes or no, $10 for one question, $25 for your read. I don't do the energy and gift readings then, just because I don't want other people to manipulate or try and tap into yours. Those have to be personally booked readings. Email me if you're interested in that one. All right. Love you guys.